Hello, my name is Sean Oskay. I'm a professor of design at Southern Oregon University's Oregon Center for the Arts, and this is a lecture series about the elements of design and composition from a larger lecture, and breaking this down into smaller chunks so you can easily find what you want. And this one's just going to introduce us to the whole series. I like to start with this image, the "this is not a pipe" image, because it's a good reminder to us that everything that we're doing, especially when we're working in two dimensions, when we're drawing or painting, is an illusion, because this is not a pipe. In the original image, it's pigment smeared onto a surface, and in this image it's even more removed from that because we're looking at a picture of a picture, and that picture itself is just pixels on your screen or light coming off of a monitor. So that's even farther removed from the real object. Now, there are people, sculptors and people who are building houses and people who are making costumes in a costume shop that are actually working with three-dimensional elements. And then the elements of design apply to their work as well, as it does to pretty much everything. But when we're working with two-dimensional objects, that's the composition part. That really implies that we have a frame, that we're painting on a piece of paper or a canvas or a screen, or we're viewing the final work on a screen as part of a film. So those whole series of compositional elements really imply that there's sort of an edge to this world. And we go back and forth between the 2D and the 3D world a lot. We might be inspired by something in reality that we want to then draw, and we're taking a three-dimensional thing that we're looking at in reality and turning it into a two-dimensional drawing, and then we're going to hand that drawing to somebody else who's going to build a set from it or build a costume from it that's going to be worn by an actor. Or maybe we're handing it over to a 3D artist who's going to make a digital 3D model of it, which itself is not really 3D. It's sort of the illusion of 3D on a screen, but it kind of has a 3D element to it. And then if that asset gets put into a game, then that game is experienced in two dimensions again as well. And then if the costume or the set is filmed to be part of a film or television presentation, then we're back into 2D again. So we jump back and forth from these 2D and 3D layers. I'm going to just slide over here to this next image that's just going to, I don't want to overwhelm you with all of this list here, but these are all of the things that we're going to touch on, kind of the major headings. I'm just putting in here on this slide, which is way too busy, just to give you a place that you can go to kind of look at a checklist if you want to view these elements in one big list. And there's a lot of sub-terms that we're going to talk about as well. We're going to jump into the next video here. Is going to start our groupings. We're going to start with focus and move our way through this list, and I hope that you'll find this very informative. All right, see you soon.